I'm Master Ferdinand from Sri Lanka. Presently, I would like to speak on the constitution of a country, how it should be, or one may call it, should it be engraved in stone or should it be like a woman's skirt, very easily be able to be changed. In the constitution, there should be many legal, what you call, legal thoughts behind it before it is, what you call, put into legislature, because so many minorities are there. When there are so many minorities, all their rights have to be seen that it is protected. When one thinks of a constitution, it is based on how it is to be, what you call, enacted, or how can one find the best constitution. It is said the best constitution should be like a woman's skirt, very easy, what you call, it should be very easy to amend and very easy to make. Or in other words, one may say, where all the legalities or where all the legislature is put into it, but it should be short enough where curiosity also is brought in. Some of the best constitutions, shortest and best constitutions in the world, they say, are like the USA, which has one of the shortest constitutions and one of the most developed nations in the world. If one thinks of the USA constitution, it is a constitution that has most of it, all the basic human rights in it, and what you call, but it is very short. It is like a woman's skirt. In lighter vein, it is said that if one walks the streets of New York, one can see the short skirts and they depict the constitution of the USA. So constitution. Some nations don't have a written constitution, like the United Kingdom, or for example, even Israel doesn't have a written constitution. It's all unwritten constitution. So this is why the constitution is so important for a nation. Some may want written constitutions and some may want unwritten constitutions. So, but finally, a constitution is the document that may decide the future of people. Now in Mother Lanka, we have a constitution that has been amended for nearly 19 times, and still it is being amended. Still we cannot find a constitution. But the Indian constitution, when you go to see, it's very rarely that they amend it. So, one must see that a constitution should not be easily amended too. And when one thinks of the Indian constitution, the right of life is there. But in the Sri Lankan constitution, the right of life is not there. The right to life is not there. But many Supreme Court decisions given in Sri Lanka say that the right to life, though it is not written, it's an unwritten legislature in the constitution. Because without the right to life, one cannot enjoy any of the other benefits too. So one can say that a constitution should be like a woman's skirt, covering all the topics, but short enough to cause curiosity. With these thoughts, I will close.